What is going on, guys? Welcome to our second memorial show. This memorial show is for Wee Man Grayson.
Is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Universal World Tag Team Championship.
And look, there's a lot of different ways we can look at this. Definitely rest in peace. Saw Solo right at the top, kind of said it best right there. But we could look at this a lot of different ways, and this happened a little while ago. I probably needed the time to do it. Wee Man was a big part of the TCW. His grandfather, Eagle Star, and grandma, Angela Star, big parts of the community, been around doing a lot of things, and then Wee Man, we know, got in. And you will see Wee Man wrestle tonight in a match that you have never seen in the TCW. Kind of held off on doing that just for him. So he liked title matches, loved a lot of you all, so you're going to see a lot. Well, only subscribers really are going to be wrestling. All the other wrestlers that we have not going to be wrestling here tonight. But not only that, this will be our first 14-match card that we've ever had. 14-match card, like absolutely crazy. But let's welcome the people in and let Wee Man hear us. What is going on, Solo? Welcome to the show. Ebola Zaire Gaming. What is going on, Ebola? Welcome to the show. Digital Dogs. Wee Man singing partner right there. Welcome to the show. Queen Steffers, what is happening? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. And big shout out, Digital out there buying the tickets, doing the things. Really appreciate that. But very interesting match card tonight. We set up some other matches. I probably have redone this match card over the last 30 days many times. So it's going to be interesting to see how this match card gets laid out and how the fights go down. I can't wait to show, like, Wee Man will be wrestling tonight in match 13 in a very special match. The final 3 matches are going to be some big matches also. This is the second memorial show that we have ever done, unfortunately. I wish we could have gone through all of it and never done a memorial show, but Sid B had her memorial show. You see her.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 529 pounds. The Reaper, Tonya McGould. And gentlemen, Drew the Patriots. And their opponents at a combined weight of 449 pounds. Gray and Hedgehog Herbert.
But Sid B last year and now Wee Man. So big shout out to those two. Hope they're still watching. I believe that they are still watching. So it'll be fun getting to see a familiar but brand new look for Wee Man. Just with a little bit I've even learned about when it all happened. So but already off to a fast start. Herbert. Now I'm saying what the game's saying. Herbie and Grady, you know, they have been doing some stuff, defending some titles and against some pretty big-time teams, and now facing off against Totes and Drew Hawthorne. Obviously, Totes and Drew have them in size, but look at the state of these two when they fight. Absolutely crazy. And look, we could have gone about doing this a couple different ways, and I've thought about it a couple different ways, and I'm sure there's going to be some heavy parts of this show, but we men probably just want us out here having a good time, watching some good wrestling, doing some great things. So that's what this card was set up to do. That's what it is designed to do. So putting Wrestle Wars on hold for this, no points being involved, just a tribute and shout out to Wee Man. Also, Sid B going to be wrestling here tonight as well. Oh, look at this. Look at how methodical Totes and Drew are. Like, you look at like what they're doing, you see like Grady, you see Herbie, these guys flying around doing stuff all willy-nilly. And just super methodical, slow moving. And even though Grady is a heavyweight, still kind of flying around the ring doing the stuff. Now Grady, oh look at Warhammer. He's like, hey, pick up that bat, Totes, get disqualified right here. Oh, right there, a little move maybe that Totes picked up from the Lord. Yeah, Herbie's like, I'm not even buying into it. I know that he's not doing it. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Wanted to make sure everybody can make it in. What is going on? Cassandra, welcome to the show. And I think Grady's kind of figured out that maybe he shouldn't wait so long to start the offense. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to shorten your career. But look at that. Moves like that could shorten your career as well. Welcome to the stream, Witcher sister. Welcome to the show. Oh, no way. No way, Frankie. Look, even Totes is like, hey, I better get in on that one. You take 2 boots to the stomach off the top rope, call him in the morning. Like, no way. I'm not even getting up after that. But look at what he did right there. Warhammer might be working for Totes and Drew. Took that turnbuckle pad off. Referee looking at, and that, I'm pretty sure he would have got a 3 count right there. That was like a 14 count, but the referee never even knew what was happening, allowing Drew to get turned around. But Warhammer, realizing the error of his ways, gets over there. Now Grady trying to take advantage of him. Drew seeing it coming. Double team coming in again. And this is about the 3rd match Totes and Drew have been tag teaming on, so starting to work together a little bit better now. Oh, that's an owie. That's an owie right there. Hey, big shout out to Ebola over on the SSU side of things. Ebola getting a shot at Matt Storm for the SSU World Championship. Make sure on the next episode, go and check that out. Storms are a brewing over in the SSU. While we got time, guys, let's let everybody know that the Memorial Show is going on. Like, if you're brand new, subscribe. That helps out. But most importantly, share the video. That is probably the biggest thing you can do right now. Get on your Facebooks. Get on the Instagrams. Get on the line. Share the video to people you know. Share it out to that person who said you're no good at sharing. Wee Man was a good sharer, so take Take some advice from Wee Man. Follow in his footsteps. Become a good sharer yourself. And best way to do it, like share, you shared a Totes wrestling video, a TCW wrestling video. Like, come on. Best thing those people are going to see all day. Yeah, last episode, Diamond Santos had a big match. Oh, look at the state of this. Now, referee, I don't know, maybe the referee's been drinking coffee today. Absolutely caught that. I thought he caught Totes' foot getting in the ropes and called the rope break, but actually called the dirty pin. Yeah, Totes said, I saw what you did to Drew. I'm not having it. Why don't you get a... Oh. Grady's not having the double teams either, so... So what goes around is coming around right now. Totes trying to do the old double team. Little pancake action going on right there. Call that the flapjack. Call that slappy jacks. If you know, you know. Wow. You wonder why these guys are Universal Champions. Like, you look at their size, and there's so many larger tag teams out there. You gotta be like, how are these guys able to grab and defend these title belts for so long? Well, you're seeing it right now. A lot of teamwork going back and forth. A lot of staying in control of the action. Being in the driver's seat and driving how the match is going to unfold. American Alpha 2, another big deal, going to try to separate themselves in the Universal Tag Division, but now it is the Extraction. And look, Warhammer didn't talk to him long enough, but talked to him long enough to get Herbie to jump in there and do what he needs to do. Grady looking like he's starting to get fired up again. Looked like he was like starting to lose a little bit of steam, but now getting fired up, getting things going. No worries, Witcher. And buying the ticket's not as important today. Just the fact that we're all coming together, that where was he going? Get that guy a map. Where were you going? You guys don't know who that is. That is Chris Smooth, one of his moves. Look at that. Now, normally you look at a move like that and you're seeing the two knees. That was one knee for even more impact. You can see that knee mark right across the chest of Totes. So don't think that didn't have any impact. Drew now coming in saying, hey, it's been a minute since I've swung the fisticuffs. You know what I mean? Lots of matches here tonight. There will be 14 matches. There are some titles on the line, but more importantly than the titles is just having some good wrestling. Yeah, hey, that's a really cool thing right there. Ebola out buying tickets for Witcher. Witcher typically buying tickets for all of us. So yeah, shout out to Ebola getting Witcher's ticket right there. And I really didn't think, like, when I saw Warhammer coming down, now Warhammer is on the side of them, on that team in Wrestle Wars, but Warhammer really becoming, oh, look, he swung that right hand without warming up and then had to grab his shoulder, may have caused an injury right there, and look, Warhammer just got ejected out of the match. Instead of calling the match a draw, referee allowing the match to continue, but getting Warhammer out of that match. And right now, Grady and Totes fighting all the wrong people. Grady going for his finishing move. Totes grabbed him, saying, "Don't you put that finisher on me, young man." Matter of fact, what a teammate right there. Took him back to his corner. 2. What? You look at the final events of that match. That was crazy.
And the Universal World Tag Team Champions, the Reaper, Tonyo McGould, and gentlemen, Drew Harrington, the Patriots.
That was crazy. Diamond Santos got a title shot in the last episode. I don't want to ruin it for you. You got to go check it out. Always good to see Diamond Santos wrestling. What is going on? Beast is in a match tonight as well. That is crazy. Now here is the grandma of Wee Man Grace and Angela Starr.
Making her way to the ring from Birmingham, Alabama, Angela Starman.
Now we can start getting interactive. Had a lot of stuff to talk about, you know what I mean? Just kind of getting things going, getting everything set up. Now, let's go ahead and see who we think is winning and losing in these matches. We are seeing Angela Starr's brand new look, and we are going to see the debut of Alacron and her entirely new look. We'll talk about that as the match goes on. But putting it out to you guys out there in the chat, who do you think is winning this match? You know, when we started out making Alacron, I've never thought it's come out right. Like, I've kind of liked it, I've kind of this, I've kind of that, but I've never thought it's come out right. Now, this is the vision, and I'm pretty sure this is the vision she had as well.
And her opponent from Houston, Texas, Allie Cruz.
Alacron now making her way down to the ring as well. Yeah, it's finally, like, we finally got some cool stuff. Like, I'm not a big fan of the island, but they put some stuff in the island, so able to buy some stuff and get her look much, much, much improved. And it's funny, look at the name. We created the logos, and it almost reminds me a little bit of Aladdin. What is going on, Blaze? Welcome to the show, brother. Another one. A lot of you guys are in the LTD, but go check it out. If you are not, there is the link to Blaze's show. Go check it out. Lots of cool stuff going on over there. Lots of big stuff going on over there. So it's a good time to be in wrestling. Big stuff going on here in TCW. Big stuff going on in the SSU, and big stuff going on in the LTD. There's big stuff going on in a lot of federations. Matter of fact, go check out Beast. Beast has got some stuff. When Beast first started out, gotta be honest, not impressed. When I first started out, if I didn't take those offline, you would not be impressed either. You'd be like, what? And Beast now absolutely finding his way, doing the things, like, puts out a really good product. Go check out the Beast. Oh, look at this brand new attitude from Angela. I'm telling you, I really like Angela Starr's look now, too. It's more that, like, bounty hunter style look. Oh, look, Elecron. Maybe she was using those fingernails like a score. What just happened? She was going one way. Elecron was ready for her, and Angela's like, no, let me use my momentum and change the ropes I'm going off of. Look at some of these new moves Angela's got going on. So Angela, former world champion, now completely recreating her moveset. Olicron, too, if she had a chance to get the offense going, also completely recreating her moveset. I thought this would be an amazing match, just a super fun match to watch between these two, and they are not disappointing. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you, Angela using the entire ring. Alicron has a very similar offense as well. Like different moves, but similar idea. And now look at this. Grabs that leg. 1, 2, 3. And I was going to say, that has got to be a very, very tough position to kick out of.
Here is your winner, Angela Starman.
That is a grandma inspired right there. Saying, look, I'm coming out here. I'm doing the thing. I'm taking care of the business right now. And that's exactly what she did here tonight. Main event. We haven't even talked about this. The main event will be a 2 out of 3 falls count match with Digital Dogs and Eagle Star.
The following contest is
oh, yeah.
for 1 fall and is for the Universal Women's Television Championship.
So now, Women's Universal Television title on the line. Rebecca Dawn versus Anita T. Haven't seen a lot of Becky here, but we're going to see Becky. We are going to see Sentinel here tonight. Kind of a new attitude from Becky. She's getting out here right now, letting you know what time it is, saying, hey, look, the price of tea in China is $1.12 right now. Get it while it's hot. If you want to get the tea, get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. Yeah. So Angela Starr with a big win. Rebecca trying to get a big win, but can Anita T defend that title belt here tonight? I am digging the Destroyer's new look. It looks a lot. It's less of a harsh transition, and look at the logos there now on the mask, on the jacket. Still has the word pain on the jacket. Got to dig that. But the current women's television champion making her way down to the ring. Some one-on-one matches. You know, we're going to see in the next match the U.S. tag titles on the line. Matt Storm and JP versus Jay Savage and Arthur Stevenson. And the crazy thing about that is we have seen some issues, a little bit of issues between Matt Storm and JP. Obviously, those two fighting over in the SSU. Can they hold it together here in the TCW to defend their titles?
Introducing the challenger from Chesapeake, Virginia, one half of the Intercontinental Tag Team Champions and the Women's Super Extreme Champion, Rebecca Dawn. And her opponent from Kobe, Japan, the Universal Women's Television Champion, Antista T. Here is your winner, and new, the Universal Women's Television Champion, Rebecca Dawn. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the United States Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 528 pounds, Lord Arthur Stevenson and Jay the Savage, the Infiltrators. And their opponents at a combined weight of 442 pounds, the United States Tag Team Champions and the Men's World Champions, the Captain Matt Storm and the All-American JP, the NWO.
Well, I'm going to tell you, life of a realtor strikes again, so sorry about that. Huge shout out, though, Rebecca Dawn, starting to become like the title collector, and thank you for hanging in with us, guys. I get it, believe you me. But look at this. Just looking at the stuff and seeing who was coming down, I knew Hogan was still involved with Digital Dog somehow, getting in his ear. Hogan not wanting to miss this as well. So Dubs coming down. We have seen problems between Matt Storm and Dubs. We've seen problems between Matt Storm and JP. Is that gonna... Oh, look at this. Dubs talking to the Lord. We've seen that go down as well. Ghost Dubs, brand new attitude. Matt Storm helping him out. So maybe Dubs and maybe Storm have put their differences aside. Maybe they haven't. Who knows? Right now, though, there does appear to be some fractures in the TWO. Weapon X also going to be a part of the Meltdown brand, along with Jay Savage and the Lord Arthur Stevenson. So coming down, showing his support. You know, those guys on a team right now as well in Wrestle War. So very, very interesting. JP before I say it out loud, I just want to double check and make sure. Oh, of course I didn't write it down. It will be, but I'm pretty sure JP is the Universal World Champion, which is crazy. And right now, again, Matt Storm, the world champion over in the SSU, but again, having a lot of problems with the TWO, and he's in the TWO. That starts becoming an issue. Before too long. Remember, champion's advantage in this one. And this is another reason why I'm like, man, this would be a very, very interesting match, because problems going on with the Lord, with Matt Storm. Matt Storm thinking Jay Savage, the owner of the SSU, doing numbers on him. The Lord believing he should be the world champion in the SSU, but currently, again, like I said, Matt Storm holding that title, so now another title belt on the line here. Oh, Matt Storm saw that one come. Oh, the back of his head. Eight, the referee, there's only a 10 count. And I'm telling you what, I thought the TWO did it, but Mongolian chops. Oh, bow before the Lord. That is what the Lord is telling them. And JP is like, nobody's going to be bowing before the Lord. But you saw it, and I saw it. Hooks the leg, one. Right now, Matt Storm, don't know if he's playing the rope-a-dope, but in a bad kind of way. Matt Storm starting the comeback. Hey, and don't get this messed up. There's a reason why Matt Storm has won world championships here, world championships there. World championships everywhere, but hit him with the perfect storm. Savage able to get in, break up the count. Lord able to recover, get back in control of the match. Anytime you see a big man go off of like any rope, even the first rope, you're like, wait, why do we need the rope assistance going on here? And Jay Savage showing you a little bit of that lucha background he's got. And Savage a little bit bigger, but super comfortable up on those ropes. Still only a 1 count. Absolutely crazy. What is going on? Jesse Jackhammer, welcome to the show. And you can see that tattoo on the back of Jay Savage. Finally found a tattoo artist to really do the deal. And look, this is what you'd expect, but I would expect the Lord to have kicked his feet. Savage, you can tell right there, just said, you thought you got cheated out. You thought I did all the cheating, and now you're doing some cheating. But look, at the end of the day, Matt Storm still in the TWO. It's not like them guys are like, hey, let's be nice guys. Let's play by the rules. Let's do all the things. They don't care how they win. Jay Savage taking it. He's like, hey, let me give you a chop in your own corner. Little chop shop going on right there. Now whips him back into his corner. Matt Storm, though, fighting through. Oh, I was like, what is he doing? Is he going to throw him out? Pay a little tribute. Little homage to Hogan and Dubs and Digital Dogs over there. Look, TWO just on the outside in their street clothes. They're like, we're not even worried about wrestling right now. We're coming out in our street clothes. But you can tell recently by the way things have been going on, Hogan has still been in. What was that? Savage is like, hey, I got him in the corner. Oh, Weapon X talking to him now. And look, Matt Storm has made a lot of enemies. A lot. Lots of enemies. Before it was JP, but JP might actually be more liked than Matt Storm now, if you can believe that. Believe it. Look, JP's the guy, and Jay Savage is like, no, I'm still going to get me a piece. Still going to get my pound of flesh from Matt Storm. JP fighting back now. Oh, you can tell learning that maybe even from the Lord. Instead of the chops, using the punches to get things going. And I think Savage was as shocked as anybody at the punching prowess of JP. And here we go, big red button. Just got pushed. Hooks the leg. And the Lord able to come in and break it up. I think JP thought he was throwing him into the corner. Savage able to miss the corner, bounces off the rings, throws off the timing a little bit. Double team coming in. And look at Matt Storm. Matt Storm still trying to fight his own tag team partner, JP. 1, 2, 3. But you can see right there still problems in the TWO. Still problems with Matt Storm.
United States Tag Team Champions, the Captain, Matt Storm, and the All-American JP, the NWO.
TWO still showing their dominance out there. Now, one of the crazy things, and this is funny that it even goes that way, one of the craziest things that just happened, Jay Savage used to tell you, he loses better than you win, and he just lost in a 4-star match. Just saying, maybe he's on to something.
The Women's United States Championship.
It's just funny because as mad as you are, like at the TWO too right now, lot of strife. Big word right there, but a lot of strife in the TWO. And even with them fighting themselves right now, still able to come away with the win here tonight. And they've been doing it. So I don't even know what you would call that. Not even sure what you would call it. Sarah now making her way down to the ring. Been a minute since we've seen Sarah in a non-tag team match, but Repentia will be fighting tonight as well. And look at that. Look at the state of that. And the brand new look of Melinda, current Women's United States Champion. Not even putting the belt on the line tonight. Her and Sarah gonna step in the ring and get it on. Put on a show for Wee Man.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, the innovator, Sarah!
I might be wrong about the title.
The Women's United States Champion, the Mechanic, Melandra G.
Well, let's see if the referee takes the title belt from her. Title belt wasn't supposed to be on the line. And in a strange turn of events, this was not booked as a United States title match, but the Women's United States title belt on the line right now. Hey, champion can do what she wants, you know what I mean? So Sarah tonight getting a shot at the United States Championship. Definitely see how it goes. Shout out to the Bay of Iffy. Yeah, and that's got to be interesting. You know, you can hear Digital talking about not happy with the way things are going right now with the TWO. Now, probably happy with the amount of titles they are winning, but the internal strife probably not conducive to a cohesive unit, if you know what I mean. So, or maybe it's creating more competition, but then it comes down to this. So you create the competition, not with everybody else, but within yourselves, within your own group, and then what happens when other people's backs are against the walls? Does it turn into like a situation where your brother, like you can mess with your brother, but anybody else messes with him, then you're coming after him? That's a fine line that you're going to have to walk. Or try to fix some of those repairs. Try to repair some of the stuff that is going on. Already split open, but look, Sarah kind of wrestling a little more angry than we've seen her. But you want to try to out-angry somebody. I don't know if you can out-angry Melinda. And that's what you start doing. You start going right after the midsection, taking away the base. 1, 2. Oh, that is a big slam right there. Hooks the leg again. 2. And Sarah still able to kick out in 2. And I got to tell you, like, that look on Melinda wasn't even frustration. That was almost like impressed that she jumped out right there. Was able to kick out in 2. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count this time. Oh, I thought she might have been going for it. Thought she might have been trying to hit her with the Fafo Slam. Sarah able to get out of the way of that now, taking it up top. Little split leg moonsault. Hooks the leg. Melinda's like, get that foo-foo stuff off of me. What was that? She's like, hey, I'm going to do this one move. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it a different way. Went for her finisher. Melinda, though, gets out of the way. Tries to bring her back in. Sarah gets out of the way. Sarah going back off that top rope, or that second rope, cross body. And here it is. That is her finisher. Do we... Oh, that's some respect right there. 1, 2, 3... I don't know if you realize, but her finishing move, normally that's the way she would pin you, but it's not a very solid pin. So getting back up off of Melinda to pin her.
United States Champion, the Innovator, Sarah.
In a stronger way, Sarah ends up. That idea pays off, but a lot of respect right there. So have not seen her put her finishing move on it, then get up to pin her in a better fashion. So Sarah tonight coming away with the United States Women's Championship.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 513 pounds, Demon Jones and Angel.
But what a big win for Sarah right there. That is the first time she has won the United States Championship, beating a 3-time United States champion. And Melinda really the one that has brought a lot of stability to the United States title belt. So very, very interesting.
At a combined weight of 442 pounds, and the Ghost, Andrew Dunn, the NWO.
So already a big night for the TWO, defending their United States title belts. Will they be able to wrestle? And this is a matchup that you don't typically get to see. You would have to watch a matchup like this on a Wednesday Night Wars if one of these guys were champions. So you've got the TWO in the Meltdown brand, and you've got Demon and Angel in the Outbreak brand. So getting a shot here to put it on for Wee Man tonight. Again, this could end up being a 3-hour show. So Very interesting. And look at that. Obviously, Demon Jones a lot bigger than Chili and Andrew Dubs, probably combined. Heck, Angel is probably bigger than both of them as well. So, but that hasn't stopped Dubs and Chili from becoming tag team champions. So they do things. And right here, this is a good example. Chili using as much leverage as he can possibly use to get in the punch. Instead of just trying to punch him standing toe-to-toe, gets a running start at it. Dubs able to use the speed to stay ahead of Demon Jones. Because look, Demon gets his paws into you, gets his claws into you, you're in some trouble. But Dub's been doing this for a long time as well, so it's going to take some double teams upon double teams upon double teams. Oh, that's an owie. That's an owie right there. And apparently a long way to exit out of the ring. So Angel getting things turned back around. Oh, Chili, like that's his thing, speed. He feels the need for speed. This goes back to the other thing, like trying to keep everything going, trying to keep everything moving. And I am terrible at the poles, you know what I mean? Terrible. But this is the part, like you can see Demon Jones moving a little bit slower now. This is the part that you don't want to do. You don't want to allow oh, what a move right there. You rarely see it. Chili trying to get back out of the ring, but a huge flying bulldog caught him as he was driving by. Oh, and look at Chili. He's like, hey, let's do it all right in front of Angel. Apparently, Chili trying to get a little workout in. Using the ropes. And now using Demon Jones as a soft landing pad. But Demon fighting back. He's like, he is not taking the double teams laying down. You know what I mean? Oh, Demon takes him right back to the one that he flew off of. Said, hey, fly off of this, face right to the turnbuckle. Fly off of that, buddy. Now, the Outbreak brand doesn't typically get to deal with the TWO, so trying to deal with them here tonight. Hooks the leg, one. And I say that, but there is still a member of the TWO assigned to both brands, and that is JP. Right now, JP still the Intercontinental Championship. So once... Oh, what a move right here. Get you some of that. That's the yum yum get you some play of the night. Hooks the leg. And Demon a little bit late on that. Now again, you've seen Demon move a little bit slower. Would have been a little bit late on getting him in right there. And that might be a mistake that the TWO tries to capitalize on. So right now, if Angel can get Demon tapped in, the mistake has been avoided. Oh, what are they doing? Oh! Oh! O'Reilly Auto Parts. Now, no title belts are on the line, so at the end of the day, like, you can win by a countout. But the powers of pain, trying to inflict the pain right now. Chili trying to get it turned back around. Look how fast Chili is with those kicks. Look, Chili moving a lot slower after what just happened on the outside of that. Yeah, Digital assembled this team. Don't get me wrong. There is an absolute reason why all of them are in the TWO. And gives coverage across all the title belts as well. So, oh, with one foul swoop, Demon just took care of both guys. Demon stepped in, saw Dubs coming, stepped through and underneath that missile drop kick that was coming in. A lot of people would have backed up and like, oh, I see him jumping. Let me try to back up. And that would have played right in to Dubs' plan. However, when Demon Jones stepped up and into it, it did not play into the plans. Oh, splits Demon open right there. Can Demon Jones bleed? That question has been answered. And again, wisely getting a, oh, wow. Wowzers. Dubs is like, look, I'm determined to put this move on you. One. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Right there with the rules of how things go. When Demon stepped into the ring to break it up, but it wasn't needed or wasn't really used. That goes, like, you can't just do it back to back to back. There's a timer that the referee lets them know if they can come in and do it or not. So earlier when I was like, they may have made a mistake. Now, look, Angel used his. Demon Jones goes over and tags him in. Now, that is a sign of a tag team that has been doing it for a long time. So, caught him as he was running by. Dubs is like, hey, let me get out of the ring. Demon's like, I'm waiting for you. I remember who cut me open. I'm telling you, I don't know if you've noticed, but Dubs is almost reversed. Every time Demon tries to throw him somewhere, Dubs has reversed it almost every single time. What? Oh, man. I was like, is he going to be able to pull that off? You look at how big Demon Jones is. Dubs trying to show him that, hey, I got some muscles myself. And you would think that a title belt would be on the line. Oh, that is crazy because that was Demon Jones' finisher. and instead of going for the pin, picks Dubs back up, and that might have been a mistake. Speaking of, I was going to say, speaking of finishers, here might come another one, but reversed yet again. Dubs has got to be pissed off right now. Tried to get Chilliwack in for a double team. Oh, look at that, right to the back of the old scunion. 1, 2, 3. And with no title belts on the line, Demon Jones and Angel come out the winner.
Demon Jones and Angel.
I'm telling you, when I saw how he landed on the back of his head, almost knew instantly, like, hey, you might want to put this one in the bank. This one might be all over. You can't land on the back of your head like that and be like, hey, no, it's all cool. Now, here is one of those matches like you wait to see. These two guys get in the ring, things start really turning up.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 308 pounds, Sinister Trout.
You start looking at just the world title scene, and these two guys absolutely in the conversations. Totes is a 7-time world champion. Rowdy Hunt is a 5-time world champion. And Sentinel is a 4-time world champion. So, again, you start looking at the stuff, you're like, oh, hey, what's going on? What's going downtown with the Julie Browns? And you start getting these 3 names popping up. So, getting ready to see a 5-time and a 4-time world champion lock horns up in the ring here shortly. Now, the one thing we know for sure, this is the worst town Rowdy has ever been to.
And his opponent, representing the 4 Horsemen from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 306 pounds, the Enforcer, Rowdy Hunt.
Look at the Horsemen coming down. You got the Outbreak world champion in Robbo. You got a former Universal world champion in Bama Boy. You have the current Universal Television Champion in Eagle Star, and now Rowdy Hunt, the leader of the Horsemen, making his way down to the ring. And you know that tonight, we man highly supported by the Horsemen. Of course, Eagle Star, his grandpa, but highly supported by the Horsemen, very involved in the Horsemen. You knew the Horsemen were going to come out here tonight and make a scene. So you knew it was going to happen. These guys, both super strong guys. But both of them want to prove that they do have that wrestling technical knowledge. So sitting in the ring right now, going back and forth, showing their wrestling prowess, showing that they understand how the wrestling thing works. Oh, that was a huge slam right there. All three horsemen, what was that? That's yet another move we gotta look at there. But Rowdy, you know, we've watched him and kind of went through this streak last season where he wasn't doing so hot, now doing much better in this season. But, you know, you could look back and kind of attribute that to, you saw what happened back in the day when Totes was a horseman. Those two had a huge falling out. They did a thing. Rowdy went on to create another group called the Corporation, then took the Syndicate, meshed them both together to create the Corporate Syndicate. Totes went on to reestablish the TWO. Rowdy then goes back and becomes the leader of the Four Horsemen, leaving the Corporate Syndicate to its own devices. JP becomes the leader of the Corporate Syndicate. JP then joins the TWO. Corporate Syndicate breaks up. Digital Dogs attacks Totes, overthrows Totes as the leader of the TWO to take the leadership of the TWO and recruit in his own guys. So lots of stories, lots of things going on, but in the midst of all of that, Sentinel has been used by the Horsemen, and it's debatable whether the Horsemen have paid him off or not in those special guest referee matches. But Sentinel always gives his 100% when going up against the Horsemen. So, a lot of history in a match like this here tonight. But these two guys getting in, getting it on, and putting on a show for Wee Man right now. What is going on? Sentinel taking it to the top. No! That's all. I would, if I was Frankie Two Fingers and I was on the mat and I'm looking up and I see Sentinel climbing to the top rope, I'm done. I'm done. I'd be like, referee, ring the bell, ring the bell. We're not doing it. We're not doing this. Nobody ordered the pancakes today. Hooks the leg, 1, 2. And already a banger match. Look, they're already chanting they're not worthy. Look at the state of that. Rowdy getting up, moving like a young man. Wowzers. Rowdy's got a bunch of different ways, too, in his arsenal to beat you. And a little shocked that Sentinel was even able to kick out of that, but sometimes that means, and I think we're seeing it coming right here, a worse fate. 1, 2, 3, and the leader of the Horsemen getting a win here tonight for Wee Man.
Here is your winner, the Enforcer, Rowdy Hunt.
What a great match put on right there. Horseman in the center of the ring, giving up the celebration, looking upward, and giving a shout out to Wee Man. Here's a big match, boy. This is just one of those matches, I think. If I was like, Wee Man, here's what I want you to do. I want you to book a match for the women. I believe it'd be these two.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the other side of darkness, the Witch, Tony Cox.
The Witcher has something really interesting in store moving forward. Not tonight. But moving forward, it will be interesting. Yeah, and look, tonight's not about winning and losing, really. Like, yeah, I get the titles, yeah. There are some titles. He loved title belts, title matches. So, yeah, those matches, yeah, winning and losing. The other ones, though, that no title belts on the line. It's more about putting on the show, you know what I mean?
Russian Gladiator, Perez.
What's always so interesting about these two, you've got the angry Russian, and then you've got the Witcher. So, one, a very technical style of wrestling, still almost looks like a little bit of a barroom brawl, and the other one is like a barroom brawl, but a very technical style. It's like the reverse of them. They both have the technical part of it. They both have the barroom brawl, but it's almost like the inverse of the style. So always neat to see these two put on the matches. No titles on the line here in this one, but still going to be very interesting to see how this one goes. Oh, I thought, look, I would have did the same thing, but obviously scouted out by the Witcher. If I was Rapincha, same thing. But I assumed that the Witcher would have started running. So she started running and kicked early. Witcher pulled up and stopped. And that just goes to show you both of these ladies doing their homework. Both of these ladies understanding how the other one wrestles. Both of them taking a gamble. Witcher was betting that she would think that she would take off running, so she switched it up a little bit. Look at that. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count, but still, this is what I'm talking about. You look at the bloody gumdrop. It's a very technical move, but you look at how she wrestles throughout most of the match, and it's more that power brawl room style match, you know. Witcher, same thing. She does have that brawling style, but then you look at some of the matches that she does, or some of the moves that she does in the match, and what? How early did that happen? We have never seen it go that early. Witcher, not even waiting around, uses her power, sucks out the energy, and almost picks up a quick win against Rapincha. Now, is Rapincha going to be able to recover from that? She might not. But if she's got to do it now, if she's going to do it, she has got to find a way to even up the score. She has got to find a way to wear Witcher down and wear her down quickly. Oh, look. She might have got it back. You can see that, like, that energy power like right in the center on those two hits. Maybe she outlasted the effect. The old Frankie Two Fingers. What is this? Oh, you want to even up the match. You want to even up the score. You want to get things back to 0. That would do it. That would do it right there. Again, no titles on the line in this match. You can absolutely win it by count out. If the referee was counting. He has changed his mind on count. Oh. And look, I'm just telling you, both these ladies, very scouted. Very scouted. Both of them know each other very well. And right there, Rapincha able to fight back, fight through the magic, and come up with the victory.
The Russian gladiator, Rapincha.
Now, there could be something else going on there, too, because we know Witcher, very, very tough match earlier in the week. Rapincha losing the Universal World title belt, and that could be an all-new kind of motivation. But you get guillotine leg dropped off the top rope through the second rope, like that's what happens, and then you get a slam like that. Yeah, not even Two Fingers is getting up, you know what I mean? Not even Two Fingers is getting up. But now, Blaze putting in a very, very special match. Normally, we wouldn't even do it for this, but a lot of OGs in the TCW going to make their way down to the ring. Blaze McCoy putting...
Queens, New York, weighing in at 287 pounds. Boom!
You know it! And I know it. It's Boom. But putting the Universal Hardcore title belt on the line in a brand new match that can only happen in 2K26. Before this, it was always a 5-way table match. Now, Hardcore title belt on the line in a 6-way table match. Get you some of that. Looks like the Yum Yum match of the night. And this isn't even the match I'm talking about. There's a match that is going to happen with Wee Man and Coyote Cam. Second to last match that you have never seen before in the TCW. Period.
And from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Universal Hardcore Champion, Blaze McKay.
Look, it's absolutely crazy. You look at Blaze this year, and Blaze has gone after titles and not had the same success. Had that big, big frame. This year, Blaze has dropped some pounds, gained a little bit of speed, lost a little bit of strength, but just that little bit of inverse. And it's not huge. We're talking 20, 30 pounds that he slimmed up a little bit on. Just gave him a little bit more speed, a little less power. And now he's won the Universal Hardcore title. He has won the Outbreak Money in the Bank. Having a lot of success here in Season 8. Yeah, we went out and even got Wee Man a very special mask for tonight's match.
And representing the Infiltrators from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 367 pounds, the Jester
Freaky! That is what that is. Making his way down to the ring. Freaky! That's who's Brooklyn Joker, but like, look at, no. Nope. Not doing it. Game over. If Two Fingers was the champion, game over right now. I'd just hand the belt. I wouldn't even hand it to him. I would hand it to the referee when I saw him coming down. I'd hand it to the referee, and I would walk out through the crowd. Not even going to be around. That's nightmare fuel right there. Another one. I see all the red smoke going on. I'd be like, what is happening right now? The Beast. Man, the Beast has been on some kind of a roll here, too, in TCW. Like, once the exclusive contracts went away, yeah, still representing the Team SSU, right? But now, having the ability to go after some title belts.
Representing the Infiltrators from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Beast.
Oh, I know everybody on the TCW roster would fight him. I'm just saying Frankie Two Fingers would not. Frankie Two Fingers, out. Not having it. I would walk down to the ring not knowing what's going on. Brooklyn would walk out. I'd take one look, and I'd be like, nope. Hand the belt to the referee, and I'm out. Yeah, no, that's very true. Yep, that is for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but in real life, went and collected one bounty. I have a friend who's a bounty hunter, and he said he needed some help with one guy. He was not lying. He needed help. We all needed help. That's what I'm saying. Back in my day when I had all 5 fingers. Nope. I'm not fighting crazy clowns. I'm just telling you. Not doing it. I always imagine Brooklyn's like theme song would be from the Insane Clown Posse. I stab people, 4 or 5 people every day. I went to see a street to get some help, but there ain't no hidden way. Yeah, that's what I picture his theme song being. You know what I mean? Now, here we go. Prime time Sean Sanders making his way down to the ring.
From Queens, New York, weighing in at 259 pounds, prime time Sean Sanders.
Yeah, it's funny because like real life, I do have a reputation. And I was on leave back home, and me and him were going to go out and have a beer, and then something came down the pipe, and he was like, man, I can't pass this up. I was like, oh, okay. When he told me what to bring with me, I was like, oh, we're not playing. Okay, got it. I know, and you would think that Frankie Two Fingers would be on it right now with the poll, you know what I mean? But I haven't done it yet.
Weighing in at 305 pounds, the undead Paul the Thug.
What I'll do, we'll just do 3 options. Because you're right, there's too many. Too many. We'll give you a chance to pick 2. Oh, look at the state of how they're starting. 2 guys in a corner apiece. I'd be like, I ain't doing that. Remember, if you guys see the elimination, call it out in the chat. If the Beast tables somebody, like the Beast tables Paul, just put it out in the chat, even if you think I saw it. That way we can stay on the up and ups. But one of the more... This was the most brutal match. The 5-way table match was the most brutal match we had in the TCW. Now 6-way table match was the most brutal match we had in the TCW until the Outlaw title match. Now this is the second most. Both are very, very brutal, but it's very interesting to see how these matches play out. We still have JW Caliber going to be fighting Bama here tonight. Women's Universal Tag, Penny and Lady Rock facing off against Alana D and Miss Nightmare. Sid B will be in a 2 out of 3 falls match, very special match against Vanessa LeVay. Then we're going to see a very unique title belt on the line with Coyote Cam and Wee Man Grayson in a match you've never seen before here in the TCW. And then in the main event, a 2 out of 3 falls hardcore match, Digital Dogs will be facing off against Eagle Star. So should be a fun match. Guy's going to get in the ring, tear it up for Wee Man. Yeah, Paul, everybody out here having fun tonight. Oh, look at that. Beast is like, don't you do that to Blaze. Boom was trying to assert his dominance, and then Blaze's like, hey, don't need your help. Get out of here. Could Brooke? Oh, boy, you're lucky it's not a knockout match. Boom, taking a page out of Totes. Magoach's. He was the only one I saw that did that before, but now Boom doing it as well. What? The Beast is like, I'm shorter than you, steps on Blaze's foot and then reaches up for the uppercut. Nobody able to set up that first table. You know what's funny? You go and you go and you go, and then all of a sudden there's going to come a time where we get like 2, 3, 4 eliminations back to back to back to back. And then it'll slow down again. Beginning of the match, a little slow going. Middle of the match, insanely quick. That's how it typically goes. Now, not always, but typically goes. Right now, the Beast, and that might be a mistake. Sean Sanders splitting the Beast open. But that, you don't want to awaken the Beast. Like, you look at his size and you're like, whatever, but there's a reason he is called the Beast, and there's a reason he is in this match. Same with Prime Time. And this is a little bit of an experiment tonight of sorts with management. Management did put one little D note in this match on why Prime Time is in this kind of a match. We have seen some some singles matches and how those have gone, we already know that Primetime Sean Sanders started out here as a tag team wrestler, so we know he does very, very well in tag teams. But management wanting to know how he does in multi-man gimmick matches, so we will see here tonight. Lots of people getting lots of things and lots of stuff happening. Oh, the Beast goes here. You got that table. Congrats. And now for all the tables that have been put in the ring, I got a feeling like this one's on its way out too. Oh, that's a slam. That's a slam if I've ever seen one. I don't think it matters where the table is. I don't think the table has to even be in the ring, to be fair. Maybe it does. Maybe it does have to be in the ring because, like, they're excited about putting it in the ring. That's Paul's finisher, but all for naught. Oh! Somebody finally got hit with a table. Blaze sliding tables in. He's like, hey, I know how this match, like, to win it, people got to go through tables. The Beast is like, hey, let me kick you right in the back of the head for trying to set up a table. Blaze did not appreciate it. Like, as much as you would have thought he did not. Oh, is he going to try to do it? Takes him over to the table. Could we have our first table goer? And the champion eliminates the Beast. Blaze set it up again. He's like, hey, there's only one way to win this, fellas. Oh, he set up the table. Boom knocked it down with Paul. Oh! Oh! Oh, that almost could have ended Joker's night on a oopsie. Oh, this might end Blaze's night, but Brooklyn saves Blaze from going through a table because you know dang well what was about to happen. That was about to be a suplex, and had he gone through the table, that would have been game over. Oh, is he just going to walk him over? And Brooklyn Jokers just eliminated Blaze, just walked him over to the table. So now we know it doesn't have to be in the ring. We thought Joker saved Blaze from going through a table, and he saved him from Sean Sanders putting him through a table, but he did not save him from going through one. Look at all the carnage and dunnage in the ring, around the ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes. Tables are falling down. And Sean Sanders, it is interesting seeming more at home in a multi-man match like this. So definitely something we're keeping an eye on. Now, whoever wins this match, to be fair, Blaze will have another shot at them in the standard 2 out of 3 false count match. We had the special gimmick match. Blaze put the title on the line, but we will have a real match for the title between the winner of this and Blaze McCoy. What is going on? What is going on, Demon Jones? Welcome to the show. You had a match earlier tonight. Hey, you joke about the bathroom thing and being old. The older I get, the more I'm in the bathroom. It's crazy. Brooklyn, I did, like, this is one of those matches, like Paul, a multi-time world champion as well. Didn't really expect Paul to be doing good stuff in the multi-man table matches, but here we are. Boom. Multi-time, or at least a one-time world champion, if not multi-time world champion. But kind of expected him to do well, but the one you really expect to do well is Brooklyn Jokers. This is a chaotic match. And chaos is normally where Joker lives. The shocker right now is Prime Time. Prime Time seeming right at home in the chaos. So maybe the singles matches aren't exactly his thing. Not him being a singles competitor, but the single one-on-one style matches, maybe he needs the chaos to do well as well. Yeah, stop. In the name of the stop sign before I break your stomach. That's what he was telling him, you know what I mean? Look at, this is what I'm saying. Prime doing the business. Putting a multi-time world champion through a table. I remember Wee Man. The reason why Paul the Thing is in this match too, Wee Man was like, why is he green? Is he the Hulk? No, it's Paul the Thing. So now, when you look at the competitors, you got Jokers, you got Boom. If I was Prime, I'd kind of back off just a little bit, not be not involved, but I'd kind of back off a little bit and let these two big fellas take a little bit more out of each other. Like right here, this is a good spot for Prime. And somebody is bleeding right now and leaving blood all over the mat. I didn't even know that could break, but it didn't count. He just broke the door, and it's a tables match, so. I wonder if Paul the Thing was bleeding. I don't see any blood coming off any of these three guys, but there's a lot of blood in the ring right now. Oh! What? He just took... Again! What? He just drove him twice, head first into the ground, and the one who popped up was Joker. Joker is like, his head got driven into the ground, and Joker pops up. Both times pops up. He's like, what are we doing? I'd like fries with my Coke, please. All three of these guys, so look, and what did I tell you? All of a sudden in the middle of the match, people are going to be going through tables, and then you're going to get down to the final 2-3 guys, and it's going to slow right down on the tabling. Boom setting up for it against Prime. Getting ready for the Boom Shakalaka, but again, that is not the way you get. The only way out of this match is through a table. It might be Boom. Boom might be the one bleeding. I can't tell. You get a table. Prime's like, not me. Nope. Prime doesn't get a table. Yeah, this is Brooklyn Joker's MO. Look, Brooklyn again just walks him over. Look, he broke wood over the back of Brooklyn. But Joker's tabling. Boom, and now then there were two. So one of these two is going to be facing off against Blaze McCoy in a 2 out of 3 falls hardcore match at the next show that they could possibly meet at. Look at that, Prime. That's a huge move. If he could set up the table now. Brooklyn brought the table. Prime played a little bit of possum. And now Sean Sanders trying to end the night of Brooklyn Jokers. Picks him up. It's his finisher. Oh, I thought he was going to hit him right on the table. But will it be enough? Can Prime get Brooklyn to the table and finish this match? And he does! Prime time, Sean Sanders, your brand new Universal Hardcore Champion.
The Universal Hardcore Champion, Prime time, Sean Sanders.
Man, you want to talk about a crazy match. Absolute carnage in the ring. Absolutely crazy. But look, this might be a thing where this is what Prime Time needs. Maybe he needs multi-man style matches. Maybe he needs that chaos to really get things going. Now, he's going to have to prove it against Blaze one-on-one. So, that match.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Infiltrators. From Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 235 pounds, J.W. Caleb.
I believe both are on the Outbreak brand. They might not get the shot that way because I think there is a Wednesday night war. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes down. But the next time those two can meet, or the next time Blaze can meet the Hardcore Champion in the same show, Blaze will get his shot for putting that title belt up in a very special way here tonight. "14 matches tonight." This.
And his opponent, representing the Four Horsemen from Montgomery, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Dark Horse, Bannon Boy.
So Eagle leading down Robbo and Bama down to the ring. Rowdy having a match earlier tonight, probably sitting back in the gorilla taking a break, you know what I mean? Maybe even back in the locker room, maybe back further. But Bama Boy and J.W. Caliber getting a chance to show up and show out here tonight. Now, what's crazy, if you remember, Wee Man looked like a mini Eagle Star. But tonight, Wee Man has his own mask. Should be a good one. Little Texas and Bama facing off in the ring here tonight. Look at the amount of blood from that last match that is still all over the ring and the arena. Now, you know both these guys are going to brawl, but they're just starting out here tonight and saying, look, let me show you my moves. Let me show you my grooves. But we're going to have this match. We're going to have the Women's Universal Tag Team title belts on the line. And then we get into kind of our three-way main event, three-match main event of the night. Sid B will be kicking it off, fighting against Vanessa LeVay in a very special 2 out of 3 falls count match. Not going to want to miss that. And in the very next match, you are going to see a match you have never seen in the TCW. It will be Coyote Cam versus the new look of Wee Man Grayson. And then in the final main event of the night, Digital Dogs and Eagle Star will be facing off in the ring in a 2 out of 3 falls hardcore anything goes match. So a lot left here to do tonight, for sure. Both guys standing in the center of the ring, just doing the chop-a-dops. Little chop-tastic job they're doing against each other. And what a kick. We may even have to scratch the Women's Universal Tag match. Oh, roll tide. A little roll tide going on right now. What? I'm telling you, it's almost like Wee Man coming down and just like touching the ring and saying, hey, I don't want to miss anything. But the Horsemen on an absolutely another level here tonight. The Horsemen, it's like they're on the side of Wee Man without a doubt. Wee Man definitely on the side of the Horsemen. Not tonight. Not tonight.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Universal Women's World Tag Team Championship.
Penny and Lady Rock, the brand new look of Lady Rock, making their way down to the ring here tonight. This is another team, like, look, if I was like in the women's division, you know, if I was in the women's division, I would not want to face either one of these two, let alone both of them at the same time. But look, just look at the state of them. No, not doing it. Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Introducing the challengers, Pi, and Lady Rock, the originals.
Jamming. We'll be jamming.
And their opponents,
Digital Dogs is jamming too.
Universal Women's.
That's what you guys get when you send me funny stuff. You guys get to hear Frankie Two Fingers sing, you know what I mean?
Nightmare.
Get to hear Frankie Two Finger sing, so be careful what you wish for. You might get it. Universal title belts on the line. But the problem is we're getting so close, and we've got to see. We have got to see these next matches. I'm running out of time, though. We have got to see them at the Coliseum. What is this? You see Miss Nightmare flying at you like that? No way. Absolutely no way. Again, champion's advantage is out there, so they can win or lose this match by countout. Doesn't matter. The belts will not change hands on a countout. Yeah, you can win, you can lose, you can do whatever. And look, the Faces of Fear, almost exactly what you would expect. Almost exactly what you would expect from the Faces of Fear. Yeah, it's funny. That's exactly what you would expect from the Faces of Fear. Like, they don't care how they win. They don't care how they lose. That's exactly what you would expect, and that's exactly what you're going to get. Now, our very first memorial show was for this competitor right here, Sid B.
The following contest will be contested under Bloodline rules. Making her way to the ring from Boston, the movable object, Sydney B.
Oh, Sid B making her way down to the ring. Gonna face off against Vanessa LeVay, and this is gonna be something that should be an interesting match. So, title belt in this match, we see Vanessa LeVay.
And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, the Universal Women's Hardcore Champion, Doc Van Nakalehi.
Gesundheit, that is Vanessa LeVay, women's current hardcore champion. Title belt, again, not on the line here tonight. Just here to put on a show. Oh, look at these two ladies. They're like, let's get the place fired up. Let's get them fired up. Fired up. You guys will get my cadence voice here in a minute. Now, you look at the women's division, and Sid B, second largest women's wrestler behind Crimson. And that's the part about it. She wrestles like it, too. Like, she knows that. Would be interesting to see her and Crimson face off against each other, but right now, both those women on opposite parts of the show. So one's on the Outbreak brand, one's, for a little while they were on the same brand, is what's funny, but currently no more. Currently no more. And depending on how long this goes and how long the next one goes, you guys might end up watching with no commentary the final main event. What? Wow. Vanessa trying to pull that off. Sid B stepping back and then stepping on her. Oh. Good morning. Remember, too, the current hardcore champion, Vanessa LeVay, one of the greatest hardcore champions, Sid B. So, yeah, again, title belt not on the line, but still, that doesn't change what they're getting ready to be doing. And look, back and forth. Both of them, I bet, like, both of them want those bragging rights to say, no, I am the one. I am the best hardcore champion that's out there. And they've got the right ring to do it in, like the ring of the Immortals right now, blood everywhere, and I'm pretty sure that blood was coming from Boom. Again, I was like, man, we're about to see somebody pick up somebody else and that maybe they've got no business, but Sid B able to get out of that lift and get back in control of the match. Oh, I was like, oh, that's interesting. I was like, man, she's going to use her own arm to choke her, and that's exactly what she's doing. I thought she was tapping maybe, but no, using that elbow to get back out of it. Oh. So it's like, wait, why'd you hit me like that? She goes, wait, like this or like that? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You'll get hit like this, then you'll get hit like that. Guys, while we got a chance, remember, drop the likes, comment, subscribe. If you're new, it is free to subscribe. It is free to make a profile. It is free to subscribe to the channel. That'll also let you know every time we go live and do other stuff. We've got a lot of different content also on the channel as well. Oh, that is a huge slam. 1, 2. But Vanessa is the hardcore champion right now for a reason. Wait, who is that? Sarah is down. And look at this. Sarah trying to fight Sid B right now. And Sarah not letting that tag go, or letting that pin go downtown. Sid B saying, hey, what are you doing down here? Oh, now Rapincha's down here. And Rapincha fighting Sid B. What is happening? Oh, Sarah's like... That could have been a pin right there. But all three of them right now fighting Sid B. Can Sid B fight him off? Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Vanessa gets the first pinfall. And how is Sid B going to fight all three of these girls? Oh, look at this. Oh, Hey, let me get some Maui sauce with that, please. And it makes you wonder, why is nobody in the back coming out to try to help Sid B right now? All three ladies over here, and they are just delivering left and right. Finally, somebody from the back coming down. Who is it? It's Anita T, her tag team partner, coming down, doing the thing, taking on, and that is the smartest thing you can do right there. Take on the one person that could actually pin her. Make sure that person isn't going to be allowed to pin her, regardless. Vanessa realizing that she might be losing the advantage, trying to get to Sid B, going through everybody else. And Alacron now down in defense of Sid B. So finally it's even, 3-on-3 at least. And now it's a fight. 3-on-3. Somehow, like I know she got pinned, but somehow she survived. Somehow she survived, didn't lose the match until some reinforcements could make their way down. They were probably in the back, taking off the clothes, doing all the things, getting ready to get on a flight. And having to jump back into some wrestling attire to get out here, come to the aid of their friend. Where is Alacron going? She went out there, was signing some autographs, doing some other things. Now Rapentia and Vanessa, Anita T trying to get back to her feet. Another style of bat coming out. And Sid B is like, stop hitting me with the baseball bat. Referee finally getting over, but Rapentia able to get over there and break it up. Look at everybody on the ground. Everybody on the ground. To the ground now. Everybody got to get down on the ground now. Hey, thanks, Angela. Really appreciate that. Glad to have you as a member of the community. And right now, Sid B, if she can get in this move here, maybe goes for the pin. Oh, and drops her right on that baseball bat. But if she can get the pin in and get things tied back up 1-1. Oh, Rapentia hit with the destroyer. Oh, Witcher's down now. What is Witcher doing here? Witcher's probably just pissed that she lost that match and says, hey, I got to get in on this. And again, it's that unevenness again of the match. It is a 4-on-3 right now. Look at all the stuff going on. Witcher and Vanessa back at it. Alacron finally picks up a bat, and look at this. Melinda's like, oh no. I see Witcher down here. Let me get down here and do some things myself. Alacron swinging that bat. Doesn't even care who she hits. Ends up hitting Melinda. Ends up hitting Vanessa. Everybody, you get a bat. You get a bat. Everybody gets a bat. But here's the question. Right now, Vanessa, one more pin and she wins. Can Sid B tie this thing up? Can Sid B get this thing tied back up? Oh, Witcher getting a cutter in. Vanessa now going for the pin. Witcher keeping people off. And Vanessa coming up with a big win against Sid B.
Here is your winner and the new head of the table, Doc Van Nakalehi.
Man, I gotta tell you, like, you can't even blame Vanessa for that. You look at the difference in size. Like, I would have did the same thing too. I would have did the same thing too, without a doubt. But getting the win, and look, hats off to Sid B, surviving 3-on-1 for as long as she did. Absolutely crazy. But right now, Wee Man in a brand new mask, a little bit of an ode to Spider-Man and to his grandpa with the green color instead of the Spider-Man colors. This isn't your normal matches. This is a 3 stages of heaven match. First is a hardcore match. So whoever wins this match, then we will go on to the next stage. Wee Man, easily the smallest TCW wrestler in the history of TCW. That's on the men's side. That's on the women's side. The smallest wrestler. But that has never stopped Wee Man from competing in the TCW. So can Wee Man take on Coyote Cam here tonight and beat him in the 3 stages of heaven match? And again, big shout out to Wee Man. Wee Man been watching all night long, now getting his chance to step in the ring and do his thing. And it's been a long time, too, since we've seen Coyote Cam. And we should be seeing some very similar styles of wrestling here tonight. One, only a 1 count. Now standing in the middle of the ring, they're going to throw the fisticuffs. Wee Man is like, maybe we don't throw the fisticuffs. Maybe I'm only throwing them at you. I'm with him on that. I wouldn't want to be getting hit either. Oh! What is that? Hits him now with the trash can. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And a 2 count. I'm telling you, Wee Man has been behind the Horseman all night, now getting his chance to show what he's got in the ring against a returning TCW member in Coyote Cam. Again, haven't seen him in a minute, but seeing him here tonight. And management sets up this because what an interesting match. These two have very similar styles, but very different ways of going about it. So who can come out on top here tonight? Will it be Coyote Cam? Will it be Wee Man in a 3 stages of heaven match? Oh, and leave it. Remember, Coyote Cam was a member of DX. DX no longer in the TCW, but still, you know, Coyote Cam will fight dirty. Sometimes the hero has got to face off against people like that. So can Wee Man do it? Oh, jumps right back to his feet. Jumps right back to his feet. But now Cam trying to maintain his advantage. Oh, that is a big move right there. Oh, what? Always the showman. Wee Man, always the showman. But you can tell he's been in the gym with Grandpa learning the ways of wrestling. from Eagle Star. Getting things set up, getting that ladder bridge set up. Is it going to be used? Coyote Cam, crossbody, 1. Only a 1 count. And look, the 3 stages of heaven match, like every match in it matters. You can win it in 2, though. You can definitely win it in 2. Oh, what is he doing now? Using the ring is what he's doing now. Going up to the top rope. Does Cam see it coming? No, he does not. The answer is no, he does not see it coming. So far, Wee Man is the only one going to get weapons. Like, Cam is not going to get weapons. Cam now whipping them into the ropes. Oh, again, look at this. You expect it. The dirty wrestling style of Coyote Cam. But can Wee Man overcome it? Up again and back down again. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And Wee Man again able to kick out in 2. Wee Man trying to get back. Oh, bringing the chair. Oh, hitting him with the chair. And you can tell in the beginning of the match, maybe Cam a little bit rusty, but now starting to get back into the swing of things, taking it up to that second rope. Oh! Catches him, slams him back down, hooks the leg. 1. What a crazy reversal that was. I was like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. And now up on the bridge, can he hit it? And he does. Both men going through the ladder. Boy, I'm going to tell you what. The matches from here on out are probably going to be short. These guys absolutely tearing it up. Right now, Wee Man's even like, let me bring this outside. Might need to use this on you. Coyote Cam jumping back up, but just to come right back down. Oh, what is this? Locking in something. Looking like a spider. And look, Cam is tapping out, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't count on the outside of the ring. So Coyote Cam tapping out. I think Wee Man realizes it, says, hey, we got to get back in the ring to get this done. He sees them, but not. Look, I'm telling you, these guys have been beating each other up. So definite issues. That is Cameron's finisher. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. And somehow Wee Man able to kick out in 2. Cameron finally going for a weapon, gets a table. Wee Man tries to kick him through it. It doesn't work. Cam's like, I saw that table match. Let's get that involved here. Wee Man getting out of the way right there, but remember, oh, he's gonna do it again. He's gonna lock this in. Listen for it. Yeah, see, Cameron tapping out again. That is the second time Wee Man has got Cameron to tap out, but not in the ring. Look at how slow both these guys are moving. Look at how slow both of these guys are moving. And I believe if Wee Man can find a way right here, just to put one move on Cameron, one move and get him on the ground, he could pick up a win. He's got him to tap out twice now, but he's got to get him in the ring. Not even on a finisher, just on anything. Could this be it? Whoa! Look at this pin. 1, 2, 3, and Wee Man takes the first match.
Gray 6.
So winner of the Extreme Rules match, Wee Man Grayson. Now, up next is a ladder match. All the damage carries over still into that match. Into this match, so nothing has changed right now. That is the finisher of Cameron, but look, it doesn't even matter. I mean, it matters, but that's not how we're getting the win. Cameron realizing, hey, we got to get the ladder in the match. If Wee Man can win this, it is over. Game over for Wee Man. He will be the winner of this match. If Coyote Cam wins, the next match is an Inferno match. Again, another match type. I don't hardly do ladder matches on here. You're seeing it here tonight. I don't do Inferno matches, and you're going to see it possibly here tonight if Cam can find a way to win this. Wee Man's like, let me set this ladder up in the corner real quick. Oh, wait, it's got to be in the center of the ring. Oh, is Wee Man going to go for it? Is he going to? He might win it right here. That is the title belt they are fighting for. If he can grab that belt, he will win the match. Oh, so close, but Coyote Cam able to get in, slow things down. What was that? Wee Man jumped in the ring and was like, hey, I think I'm going to miss it. Look at this dirty wrestling right here from Coyote Cam. Wee Man having a lot to overcome in this match so far, but brand new mask for the Wee Man. Cameron calling for something. Whips Wee Man in the corner. Wee Man coming too, maybe playing a little bit of possum right there, adding to the drama. And Wee Man showing him like, look, I'm not having it. Get back up to your feet. I'm going to show you something else real quick. Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes. And a big crossbody right there onto Cam. Will Wee Man now go? No, he won't. Thought he might have. Gone for the ladder, setting the ladder back up. Up to the top rope again. And Coyote Cam able to move out of the way. Coyote coming to, Wee Man coming to. Oh, and right down on top of the ladder. Another big punch. Hey, really thank you for stopping by, everybody, tonight. Queen Zephyrs, thank you for stopping in, showing your support for Wee Man. Really, really appreciate it. Wee Man now taking it up to the top. Can he end the match? Cameron, though, able to stop him right there. Now, I'm telling you, Wee Man has really set up the win. If Cameron comes out of it, it is only because Wee Man set it up. Wee Man now going up to the top. Oh, huge. Huge smash. Is he going back up to the ladder, though? He is. Can he find a way? And look how slow he is going up to the ladder. Like, it has taken a minute. And he could be. Oh! Not. Oh, he wasn't even going for the belt. He was going up for a high spot off that ladder. Wee Man right now has got to stay in control if he wants to put an end to this match right here. If he can stay in control. Oh, and Cameron was going for that crossbody thing again off the ropes. Wee Man able to stop him. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. That could be the win right here. Wee Man could be winning a very, very rare ladder match in the TCW. I'm telling you, like, he's got to maintain. He has got to get back to his feet. Cameron going up top. Look at the blood coming down the face of Coyote Cam. Tries to kick him back. He misses, but it still works. Getting the crossbody in on Wee Man. Now up. Crazy flippity-doo-dah on top of the scunion to you. And Wee Man trying to find a way to fight back. Oh, there it is again. That is Coyote Cam's finisher. Is that going to put Coyote Cam, after all the work Wee Man did to pull that belt down, will Coyote Cam be the recipient of the hard work? No! No! Wee Man able to get back to his feet. And now both men standing in the center of the ring again. They're like, look, they have beat each other to bloody pulps. But both men not wanting to give up. Both men wanting to put on a banger for the crowd. What is going on, Logan Windsor? Welcome to the show. One more match remains, and one more tribute to Wee Man remains in this show. Man, I am telling you what, both men are right on the verge of winning this. Wee Man, though, getting out of the way, having a chance right now. Big slam right there. Gonna put it on Cam one more time. You gotta believe if he can get this in. He's got a shot to win it right here. Picks up the ladder. And it's the picking up the ladder part, I think, that is taking the most time. And one stage away from winning this whole thing. Wee Man trying to get back to his feet. You can tell definitely affected by those forearms. Getting the flippity-doo-dah over. Cameron on the outside of the ring. What is he trying? Oh! I don't know what he was trying to do, but he missed it. And Wee Man flips him over again, and that could do it, but I've said that 3 times now, and it hasn't done it, so what does Frankie Two Fingers know? You know what I mean? Here we go. The final stages. Can he get it done? Oh! He is right. I don't know how either one of these guys is standing anymore. I don't even understand how these guys are standing up. What? Oh, Cameron just a little bit too far. Now, in the beginning of this match, if that was at the beginning of the match, you got to believe he hits him, but I don't think Wee Man can get up from that. That was Cameron's finisher. Wee Man rolls out. What is Cameron doing? That is actually that is pretty, but Wee Man notices what he's doing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Both men climbing the ladder. They are going to determine who wins it right here. Who is going to win it? It's going to be determined right now. Wee Man trying to get his bearings. Oh, he ducks. Takes Cameron's head off and pushes him. Can he do it? Will he win it right here? And he does! Wee Man winning a very special championship here tonight.
Here is your winner, and the new Multiversal Infinite Champion.
So, guys, one more match here tonight, but as a tribute to Wee Man, just like we would normally take a moment of silence, that is what is going to happen for this match. This match is going to be done with no commentary, so that we can think and remember and reflect back on Wee Man. Huge shout out to Wee Man, and now 2 of his favorite wrestlers on the planet, his grandpa and Digital Dogs, will be fighting in a match. So guys, from me to you, rest in peace, Wee Man. You are going to be missed. We love you, buddy. And you will always be a part of the TCW. Peace.